First of all, thank you for taking the time to fulfill the commitments. We had agreed in advance that we would meet at this time. I know you've had some difficult days. An official visit always places considerable pressure on a person. However, as you rightly said, there are always not just matters to discuss, but issues that must be discussed for further decision-making and to seek advice on certain matters. Although they are not decreasing, they are becoming more and more serious. So, I am ready to discuss pressing issues for us, for Russia and Belarus.
Alexander Grigorievich, Lukashenko, I am also glad to see you. We are in constant contact. Just a couple of days ago, we talked on the phone again and agreed to meet. Here we are among friends, so there's no particular pressure. We were discussing the development of bilateral relations with Kyrgyzstan. Of course, we don't yet have such a volume of trade and economic ties with Kyrgyzstan. But it is on the rise. With Belarus, in previous years, we have reached a good figure, more than $50 billion if measured in dollar terms. We have good trade turnover. Russia is a leading investor country in the Belarusian economy. I repeat, we have good dynamics here. Overall, within the framework of the Eurasian Economic Union, I think things are going well. The trends are very good. As for Russian-Belarusian relations, I would like to note the most important aspects. Besides good dynamics in the trade and economic sphere, we have already completed more than a third of all our plans to improve and build the union state of Russia and Belarus, which is very important. Discussions on energy continue. I think they are proceeding fruitfully. Naturally, in matters related to ensuring the security of the union state, we have things to discuss. You informed me by phone about how relations are developing with your neighbors, and I will gladly inform you about what is happening in our efforts to achieve acceptable and desired results by peaceful means concerning Ukraine. I know you are always in the loop. It always concerns you too. You are one of those who strive for this conflict to end. We remember your contribution to resolving this conflict. Moreover, let me remind you, literally from the first days, all the efforts made by Belarus in this direction had good results. Our first contacts on this issue with the Kiev regime took place precisely on Belarusian soil, with your direct participation and support. Naturally, I will gladly inform you about this as well.
If you wish to return to Minsk again, it will be timely. You know we are always ready. As for Ukraine, we are often reproached. You know, we are having dialogues with Westerners, with Americans. When they start talking about this, I ask them, didn't you know that we are not just close with Russians? We have legally justified actions. We are allies. Therefore, even the Americans, to their credit, never raised this issue. We made it clear once and excluded it from consideration. There should be no talks here. I hope that everything will be fine, based on recent events. If the Americans will, I will now publicly say what I've told them. Handle themselves carefully and understand that this is a complex issue and requires complex solutions. Then everything will be fine.
I think there is such an understanding. Let's talk about it now.